Panda's like randomly comes into chat like, yo, I'm gonna see Touche Amore in Philly with Gerald this Friday. This was like, okay, the show was on Friday. He told me it had to have been like that Tuesday or something, or that Monday. I'm like, holy shit, that is like very last minute, but you know what? Let's see if I can make it happen, and I did. Now, I realized a few things during this show. So one, I haven't been to an extremely passionate show in a very long time, and it reignited some sort of flame in my belly that made me want to go to every single show, even if I don't know the band. Two, it revealed I'm out of shape. I pull up, right? I pull up to Philly. Basically, Gerald gets a room for him and Pandas. I pull up, and I'm like, so what's the plan? We're drinking or what? And Gerald pulls out the biggest fucking margarita bottle I've seen in my life. And I'm like, we out? By the way, Gerald, holy shit. He's a dickhead. Okay, I gotta say it right. Gerald is a fucking dickhead. I can't wait for him to watch this. Gerald, I hate how you drive, brother. You drive like a fucking dick. And I was trying to play it cool the whole time. Mind you, I'm 30. I am 30 years old. I have no health insurance. Okay, I literally cannot afford to get hurt. Gerald, bro. Oh my god. I was trying to be so nonchalant, like I'm not phased. Meanwhile, bro, as soon as we enter his car in the parking lot, he reverses fast as fuck, leaves the parking lot. It from a do not enter, by the way. Bro, Gerald literally leaves through a do not enter out of the fucking parking lot. And I'm like, yo, Gerald, that was a do not enter sign. He's like, yeah. My bad. I didn't know we was playing it like that. Bro, zoom. He makes this crazy turn. He is like swerving so quickly, dipping, and I'm over here like, I shit you not. That was me and the fucking, I was passenger princess. Like, I like snuck in, grabbing the old shit handle, like without him or Pandas noticing. I'm like, motherfucker brakes. I was like, oh shit. Were you back? No, I wasn't backseat driving. Cause that's, bro, here's the thing. When motherfuckers drive like that, it's kind of like they know what they're doing. He said he's been driving since like out of the womb and he's never been in an accident. Hard to believe by the way he was driving. But the thing is, if you drive like that and if you've never been in an accident, you probably know what you're doing. I'm just gonna, whatever. It was scary. So anyway, we go to the liquor store, we grab some drinks, we take it to the parking lot of the venue. We're just fucking drinking Jack and Cokes, drinking everything. We're getting I'm already like drunk by 2 beers because I didn't eat shit except like a sandwich and a protein shake in the morning, and it was already like fucking 6 by that point. Anyway, Panda's cool, Gerald cool. I step in the room, they're both giants, they're tall as fuck. And then we immediately take pictures. Pandas pulls out this cute little fucking camera, like this big. It's pink. And I'm like, yo, that is the gayest, cutest little fucking camera I've seen in my life. And we take fucking pictures of it, which I'll show you guys in a second. Let me pull up on Instagram. But anyway, so the whole reason why we linked up was for that Touche Amore show. And this is let me pull up the flyer so you see who we watched. So it was this one right here. So it was Touche Amore with One Step Closer and Greet Death. Now we pull up I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous because we went to the venue that was like right next to the Fillmore. It's a bowling alley. And we pull up and there's like nobody there. And I'm like, oh man, there's no way, like, this is like a very big album. There's no way that like this isn't gonna pack up. Even Pandas was low-key worried. He was like, bro, like he was like, it's gonna get more than this, right? I said, yeah, I think so. It's Touche Amore. So we pull up and the first band plays called Greet Death. But oh man, before I even get into that, I felt so fucking bad, fellas. So mind you, I'm only like 2 drinks deep, and I go and I'm like entering the venue, and there's a lady checking my bag, and I was like, oh, do you speak Portuguese? I thought she was Brazilian, because she had like an accent. She was like, no, I'm from Ukraine. And I was like, oh, привет, trying to show off that I know a few words. She goes, that's Russian. I'm not. My bad. My bad. That had to have been one of the most uncomfortable situations I've been in for a very long time. Now, Greet Death was pretty cool. Here, let me play some of their music. So, Pandas like immediately fell in love with Greet Death. Now, I thought it was very cool. So this is them. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them. Immediately, I noticed they have 3 guitars, and I'm like, oh shit, 3 guitars. We're about to listen to some fire. And it was really cool. It was kind of like shoegazy. It was a little trippy, but they had some like heavier parts. So it was really cool. A little slow for my taste, but what they really did was, because they were like soft, when they got a little bit of aggression within their set, I thought that was awesome, because what they did was, it felt like they had the entire venue hypnotized in a way. So they had like control over the crowd using their body language, which was so fucking cool to see. They were chilling. Everyone was just like memorized by the guitar work with like the vocal. It was so cool. And then as soon as they started like getting a little heavier, they were getting a little bit more chaotic. And the entire room was we were matching their energy, and we were like absolutely mirroring what they were doing on stage. And it was so fucking cool to see. Like, I don't think I've seen like someone with that much control over like a smaller crowd. Really, really mesmerizing, to say the least. By the time they were done, me, Pandas, and Gerald, we look back, sea of people. And we're like, what the fuck? It was like, it went from absolutely no one to Pat, like, can't even breathe in this bitch. And I'm like, oh shit. Pandas is like, should we move up a little bit? Because there was some space. I'm like, it'll be fine. Trust me. One Step Closer comes on, immediate fucking pit. Because there was no pit for Greet Death. One Step Closer, they're kind of like this pop punk post-hardcore thing. Really fucking cool. And they completely brought the energy, bro. Pit opened up, everyone's two-stepping. Pandas and Gerald going crazy to two-step. I had a few songs in my playlist, but like watching them really like made me like, damn, I'm missing something. You got fucking Pandas and Gerald go two-stepping, going crazy in the pit. They're just going ham, and like a few songs deep, I tell Pandas and Gerald, like, bro, like I said, no health insurance. I'm older. I'm a break a hip. I'm good off. Like, I think my moshing days are over. Few songs deep, they're like, I go hang out with them. As soon as the song starts, we all get pushed. I start hitting it with the two-step. I felt young again. I'm like hitting it with the two-step. I was going hard. The 3 of us going hard in the pit with everybody for about 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I'm like, after 30 seconds, I'm like, inhaler. I need my inhaler. Bro, 30 seconds? I thought I was going to get a fucking heart attack. I did not realize how out of shape I was. I was sweating. What I two-step for 30 seconds. I'm out for 2 songs. At least minimum. But it was so fun to see. But then Touche Amore, headliners pull up. And watching them, this is what really ignited the fire in my belly to go to like shows more often. I'm in the front, like towards the front with Gerald and Pandas. The fucking second the song starts, boom, everybody completely crushes everyone against the fucking barricade. I'm like, oh, I thought I was going to explode, bitch. I'm completely crushed. Everyone's aggressively finger pointing, singing the lyrics back at the fucking vocalist, just like going nuts, like so hard. And like, when I know a band, I go that hard too. I don't listen to Touche like that, right? I mostly went for One Step Closer, for Pandas, and for Gerald. It was really fucking amazing because everyone was so fucking passionate. while watching this band. Every single person in that room was absolutely moving. And I was like getting crushed, so I chill in the back. I two-step for a few songs or whatever, throw a few fists, whatever. Then I'm chilling in the back, and I'm just like watching everyone being so absolutely passionate, and I feel left out because I'm like, God damn, like I listened to the album they were doing. What was it called? It was a 10-year anniversary for that one. It was a very popular album. It's called Stage 4. Really, bro, really solid. Really solid. I listened to it a few times. Really fucking solid. And watching everyone know every single word to every single song made me feel like I was like missing out. And you guys know how I was supposed to go to that Capstan show, but I ended up like not going because I was like feeling bummed out for whatever reason. It made me regret not going to that Capstan show. I was like jealous of everyone, like everyone's passion, and I'm sitting there like obviously enjoying the show for what it was and just enjoying being in the presence of all this energy. But goddamn, man, goddamn, I was like, I wish I was these guys. We watched the set. I ended up buying a One Step closer shirt. They only had one size. It was an XL. And it was they had one shirt left, and it was the one hanging that has the price tag on it, $35 XL. I was like, fuck it, I'll cop it. It is so big on me. But it's so cute. I'm like, bro, I can't, like, fuck it. I'll cop it. So, and they have a nice tag. Crop it? That's what I'm thinking. I was thinking about cropping it, but I want to, like, take this tag off and then, like, re-sew it on the thing. But I'm going to see how it does in a wash. Maybe it'll shrink a little bit. But it's super. I love this shirt so much. I think it's super nice. I've been wanting to wear a little bit more colors, and this is, like, a nice entry point. We were just talking about it last week as well. We're on our way back to the hotel room. Of course, Gerald is driving like a dipshit. We stopped by a gas station with a chicken shack. Some of the best chicken I've had for a long time. We get back to the room. We take a few more photos and we dip. I'll show you guys the photos. Panda's texted the group chat like, "Yo, my asshole is on absolute fucking fire." So this was the iconic Chud link up. This is Panda's. Here's Gerald. Gerald wearing his iconic pants. He loves this pair. And we took a few hard photos, and by that I mean, yeah, we were hard. I don't know why I look crazy here. I must admit, I look fucking crazy here. But yeah, they were so fun. And what was really cool was like, while we've never like met each other in person, it felt like we completely skipped the awkward stage of like meeting someone. You know what I mean? Like, tell me if I'm wrong, Pandas. Like, we linked up, and it literally already felt like we knew each other because we've been like friends online for so long. I thought that was really cool. Like, we completely skipped like the awkward phase, and just like shot the shit, like immediate banter and like getting to know each other a little bit. This was in the room. And we did we're fusion dancing and shit. Gerald is holding Panda's baby. And I told Pandas, I'm like, bro, I'm not calling you your name. I'm calling you Pandas in public. And Gerald was like, yeah, call him I like Pandas 22 in front of all the fine shits.